Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and give the USPTO a specimen. So let's go ahead and attach our specimen. And again, our specimen has to have our trademark that we're trying to register with the USPTO on the actual product, or like on a tag that is attached to the product. So let's go ahead and choose file. And here's the file that we're going to upload. Again, this is just for kind of hypo purposes. Obviously, you guys can see there, don't have the greatest Photoshop skills, but again, helps to prove a point. So once we choose, go ahead and click attach. And there it is, file uploaded, and USPTO will go ahead and provide that a unique file name. So if you somehow upload the wrong or incorrect file or image, go ahead and click remove, and you could do it again. So once that's done, return to application. And now we're going to have to describe what the image was, the specimen that we just did. So we're going to say our mark on our product. Again, it's got to be a short description. You could also do our mark laser engraved. Again, that's assuming that name is laser engraved on the product. On our product, okay? So date of first use of the mark anywhere. So where did you first use the mark? That's the date you'll provide here, and that's the date format. So let's assume that we first started using our mark May 20th, 2017. Next question is date of first use of the mark in commerce. So when was the first time, for example, that you got a sale on Amazon? It could be the same date as this. Keep that in mind. Or let's assume that we first started using our mark when we gave it to the supplier in China to go ahead and start imprinting it or laser engraving it on our product, and we first got our first international or interstate commerce on Amazon or any other platform in October 5th of 2017. Okay, so assign, and then next we'll do assign filing basis, which was the 1A, which we discussed a bit earlier. So go ahead and click on that. So once we assign it, now it's going to give us this warning that right there, that registrations are subject to cancellation for fraudulent statements. So it's just saying that all the information that you provided has to be accurate. So that's fine. We can go ahead and click continue. Next, we're going to provide the correspondence information. So this is essentially, if there is an issue, who should they contact? The USPTO. So it autofills all of this. So if this is the same person as the mark owner, go ahead and leave them blank. Otherwise, if you want them to go ahead and communicate with someone else, such as yourself, then you would provide that information. So we're going to go ahead and read through all this. And what they want you to do here is go ahead and verify that that's the email. And if you want, you could also provide a secondary email address. And here we need to certify that we are authorizing for them to go ahead and communicate with us electronically. So go ahead and double check everything, and then we could go ahead. I see one thing that we need to change. It says firm name. So this we could go ahead and remove. There's no law firm. And then click continue. Again, the same warning that we saw before lets you know that if you did provide a phone number, that information will be available to the public. So go ahead and click continue. Now here we are, the fee information. Since we only filed for one class for Garlic Press, it's going to be $225. However, if it was 2 or 3 or 4, they're going to charge us $225 per international class that we're filing for. Next, it's going to ask you, how do you want to go ahead and sign the application? You could sign directly online. You could choose to have them email text form to a second party. So if you want to go ahead and have someone else sign, or handwritten pen and ink. I'd suggest you go ahead and choose sign directly unless there's a reason why you need to go ahead and choose the two other options. And again, you need to go ahead and click all these that you agree. I'll let you go ahead and read through all of that. So we're going to go ahead and sign. And essentially to sign, we could just do this. And let's assume that it's Mario. Name. Position, we'll just say founder. Phone number here, again, it's optional, but you will have to go ahead and make sure that the date signed, that's there. And then go ahead and say validate. Phone number is missing, so again, that's fine. We could just go ahead and click continue. And here's where you could review all the stuff. So if you click on input, it's going to give you this list, just a summary. So go ahead and review this. That's all the information that we provided. And then you could click back. Here's the mark, ACME Garlic Press. Obviously make sure everything's accurate and correctly spelled. Specimen, that's the file. This is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video, XML file. So if you go ahead and do all of this, you could go ahead and save the file as an XML file, and then later on if you want to come back to it and fill out the rest, you could do that. So you could go ahead and download the XML file, and this is just text form. But essentially all the information that we provided is all here. So again, you could click back once you verify that. And then here we're going to have to provide our email address again. And then go ahead and read step 3 and step 4 and 5. And then we could either go back to modify, save form, or pay submit. We'll go ahead and pay submit. Okay, so it wants us to go ahead and click here. And now everything's fine. Pay submit. And now the cart will be here. So this is where you could provide your credit card information and kind of check out. You don't have to create an account. You could just go ahead and pay as a guest. So just click here, and here it is. So it'll be $225, and then you'll provide your card number, billing address, and just click submit payment. And now you've gone ahead and filed the application for ACME Garlic Press. Okay, that's all. Again, if you guys have any questions, please reach out to us. You guys could also grab our legal guide to kind of help you gather all the information and provide a little bit more information about the application process. And if you haven't liked the video, please like and also subscribe. We'll have other videos, more videos coming out about trademarking, brand registry, and everything else related to law and Amazon. All right, thank you.